Have you ever been calmly petting your cat, and out of nowhere, it suddenly bites you? Most people instantly think, my cat is angry, or something is wrong. But what if that bite isn't aggression at all? What if it's actually your cat trying to tell you something, and you've been misunderstanding it this whole time? The truth is, cats don't bite randomly. Every bite has a reason, and sometimes it's far more emotional than you'd expect. In fact, the way you react to that bite could either build trust or slowly damage your relationship without you even realizing it. In this video, we'll break down the real meanings behind your cat's bite and what your cat is truly trying to say. 1. Overstimulated during petting. Have you ever been gently petting your cat? Everything feels calm and perfect, and then suddenly they turn around and bite you. It can feel confusing, even a little hurtful, like one moment they were enjoying it, and the next, they've completely changed. But here's the truth. Your cat didn't suddenly get angry. You just missed the moment they were asking you to stop. Cats have a very specific tolerance when it comes to physical touch. What feels relaxing to you can slowly become overwhelming for them. And the tricky part is, they usually do give warnings, but those signals are incredibly subtle. A slight twitch at the tip of the tail, ears turning back just a little, or a body that becomes tense under your hand. These are all early signs that your cat is getting overstimulated. The problem is, most owners interpret these signals as comfort instead of discomfort. So they keep petting, thinking everything is fine, until the cat has no choice left but to bite. That bite isn't aggression, it's communication. It's your cat's way of saying, I've had enough. The good news? This is one of the easiest behaviors to fix. Start paying attention to the first few minutes of interaction. The moment you notice even a small change in your cat's body language, stop and give them space. Surprisingly, stopping early doesn't push your cat away. It actually builds more trust over time. Have you ever noticed these signs before the bite? Comment warning if you've seen your cat do this. 2. They think your hand is a toy. Have you ever playfully wiggled your fingers at your cat, only to have them suddenly pounce, grab, and bite? At first, it can seem cute or funny, especially when they're still young, but over time, that playful habit can turn into a real problem. The reason is simple. Your cat may have learned that your hand is something to hunt. For kittens, play is practice. Every moving object becomes a target, and if your hands are always the thing that wiggles, taps, or pulls away, your cat starts to connect your skin with prey. That means the biting isn't coming from anger or bad behavior. It's coming from repetition and habit. This is why some cats seem to attack hands even when you are not trying to play. In their mind, your hand has already been labeled as part of the game, and the more you react by pulling away quickly, the more exciting it becomes. To your cat, that fast movement feels exactly like prey trying to escape. The best way to fix this is to completely remove your hands from playtime. Use wand toys, feathers, or anything that creates distance between your skin and your cat's teeth. And if your cat still goes for your hand, try not to jerk away. Freeze for a moment and end the interaction calmly. With consistency, your cat can relearn what is a toy and what is not. And once that happens, the biting often drops dramatically. 3. Something in their body may hurt. Sometimes, a cat bites not because they are annoyed, but because something in their body hurts, and this is one of the most important reasons owners should never ignore. Cats are incredibly good at hiding pain. In the wild, showing weakness can make an animal vulnerable. So many cats learn to mask discomfort until they simply cannot tolerate being touched in a certain spot anymore. That is why a cat can seem completely normal eating, walking, sleeping, and acting as usual, yet suddenly bite the moment your hand touches the wrong area. It may not be aggression at all. It may be a reflexive way of protecting a painful part of their body. The cause could be something minor or something more serious. Joint pain, dental problems, urinary discomfort, skin irritation, or even a hidden injury from a bad jump can all make a cat more sensitive than usual. And because cats rarely make pain obvious, biting may be the first and only warning sign you notice. Pay close attention to patterns. Does your cat only bite when you touch a certain place? Do they flinch, tense up, or pull away from areas they used to enjoy being petted? Has the biting started suddenly? even though they were gentle before? These are all signs that the problem may be physical, not behavioral. If you notice this kind of change, the best response is not punishment. It is a vet visit. Catching pain early can prevent bigger health problems later. Sometimes, what feels like bad behavior is actually your cat's quiet way of saying, "That hurts." 4. They may be scared, not aggressive. Sometimes a cat bites so fast that it feels like it happened without warning. You reach toward them, try to pick them up, or simply move too close and suddenly they bite. In moments like this, many owners assume the cat is being aggressive. But in reality, fear is often the real reason. When a cat feels scared, their brain shifts into survival mode. They are not calmly thinking through the situation. They are reacting as quickly as possible to protect themselves. In that moment, your cat is not trying to be mean. They are trying to create distance between themselves and whatever feels threatening. Fear-based biting is often triggered by things people overlook. A loud noise, an unfamiliar visitor, sudden movement, being cornered, or even a change in the environment can make a cat feel unsafe. Some cats are especially sensitive to being picked up or approached when they are already tense. What seems harmless to you may feel overwhelming to them. There are usually signs if you look closely. A frightened cat may flatten their ears, widen their eyes, crouch low, arch their back, hiss, or puff up their fur. These are not signs of a bad cat. They are signs of a cat that feels trapped. The worst thing you can do in that moment is chase them, scold them, or force more contact. Instead, give them space and let them calm down on their own. A scared cat needs safety, not pressure. Once they feel secure again, they are much more likely to come back and trust you. Sometimes, that sudden bite is simply fear speaking before your cat has any other way to escape. 5. It might actually be a love bite. Not every bite from your cat is a warning. Not every bite means discomfort, fear, or frustration. In some cases, it's something completely unexpected affection. Yes, your cat might actually be biting you as a way of saying, "I trust you." These are often called love bites, and they usually happen in calm, relaxed moments. Maybe your cat is lying on your lap, purring softly, eyes half closed, and then they gently nibble your hand or fingers. It doesn't hurt, and there's no tension in their body. That's the key difference. This behavior actually comes from kittenhood. When kittens groom each other, they often use small, gentle nips as part of bonding. It's a social behavior that signals closeness and trust within their group. So when your cat does this to you, they're not treating you like a human, they're treating you like family. The problem is, many people misunderstand this and react too quickly. They pull their hand away, make a loud sound, or even scold the cat. But from your cat's perspective, that reaction feels like rejection. They were trying to connect and suddenly, the moment is broken. The best response is to stay calm. Don't overreact. If the bite is gentle and your cat's body language is relaxed, you can simply remain still or slowly move away without making it dramatic. Sometimes, the smallest, quietest actions from your cat carry the deepest meaning, and a soft little bite might just be one of the purest ways they choose you. At the end of the day, your cat isn't biting you without a reason. Every bite, whether it's overstimulation, play, pain, fear, or even affection, is a form of communication. The more you understand these signals, the stronger your bond with your cat becomes. So next time it happens, don't react instantly. Pause, observe, and ask yourself what your cat is really trying to say. Comment "bite" if your cat does this too, and tell me, was it play, fear, or love?